How's it going, everybody? It's Demetrius Villa from the High Speed Rail America Club, and guess what? It's the middle of the month, so you know what that means. It's time for the monthly news! Woo! It's all the best high-speed rail news that's so darn exciting that the mainstream media just can't put it on. So where are you gonna get your fix for high-speed rail? Of course, right here from the High Speed Rail America Club channel. And if you want to subscribe to the future, remember, just click the little button right over there and you'll have it. Awesome. Let's get moving on, shall we? Let's start someplace close to home, and that's in Brevard County, Florida. When we went up in October to support All Aboard Florida's effort on private activity bonds and literally debate against some of our wonderful Floridians, we noticed a lot of citizens from Brevard County supported All Aboard Florida, mainly on the future plan that their county could actually be a beneficiary of All Aboard Florida. Mainly because there could be a proposed middle stop in between West Palm Beach and Orlando. Now, the Space Coast Transportation Organization voted this week to start beginning to look for some space. You see, we're not all about train runs and where they're gonna put the station. So they're looking for space on where to put the station. Station. Not the space station. They're gonna put a station somewhere close to Cocoa, which is really close to Cape Canaveral. It's obvious why it's a big tourist and historical destination. Brevard County understands that All Aboard Florida is a for-profit project and will serve places that are big tourist destinations, knowing that the big money makers here in Florida are Miami and Orlando, as well as welcoming and embracing the project, unlike some people down south. The planners in Brevard County may try to schedule that All Aboard Florida will stop at the proposed Brevard station during the off hours between late morning and afternoon. Remember, we live in a society that doesn't value rockets going off to space as much as a giant rat in a castle. Don't take it offensively. I love Walt Disney. On to our friends in Texas, which got some big exposure this week in the Wall Street Journal article. It was great article encapsulating all the basics of the project, and of course it's not as fun or as exciting as the video we put out, but it's a great way to get some people introduced to the project. I even emailed the writer myself and even told her she did a great job. Remember, all articles mentioned here will be linked below, so if you happen to want to go and click into the article and read more in depth than what I'm saying here, by all means, go into the description. Now, the article goes more into depth about the financial aspects of the project and mentions a study being done by J.R. Central of the feasibility of the Texas Central Railway project. It's a great article, you should read it, and then we get to the end of the article where some people are unhappy about the project. Again, for all the wrong reasons. Let's see if we can read it out right here. The noise will upset the livestock, quote, said Marina Fabian, a retired resident who leases her land to someone who grazes cows. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. From the same fear-mongering and attitude of holding back ingenuity and progress comes a new challenger, and in the blue corner, it's No Texas Central. Why is it that all these groups, they come up with the same names? Florida, not All Aboard. No Texas Central. I mean, I know they're not exactly Jim Carrey from Yes Man, but I mean, a little bit more creativity in the names. I mean, I know ours not really that special, but come on, are you really gonna create a No High Speed Rail America Club? We dare you if you want to try it. Go ahead. Anyway, maybe a little bit more thought could actually be put into the research process. That may be the problem. As the first line here says, as I quote from NoTexasCentral.com, Texas Central Railway, TCR, a Japanese-funded, here we go. No one said that it was going to be completely Japanese-funded. Japan never said they were funding the whole thing. And the drum goes on. The property value loss, the higher taxes for a private company, and environmental impacts. And then, quote, this is the biggest threat to the county I have seen in years, end quote. Former Judge Alan B. Sadler. It's not like people die on the highways every day and more tax money goes into that than rail projects. But I digress. You know what? I'll be kind. I'm gonna give No Texas Central a better mascot than Florida Not All Aboard. Guess what, everybody? Coming off of Big Choo Choo, it's Gojira! Moving further west, nobody saw this coming. Headline says it all. I mean, come on guys, you're making everyone look bad. I mean, you've had the most exposure, the most time to plan this out. The president even gave you his blessing. But you've only purchased a fifth of the 29 miles between Madera and Fresno? I mean, okay, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I know it is hard to get some of this land, and they are trying really hard not to seize the property or go into people's yards and say, give me your land. I know that. But, I mean, I don't want to be searching up California High-Speed Rail Authority every day and just see a report on a delay, and a delay, and another delay. So, if you're from California High-Speed Rail Authority, please, give us some good news. Give us a call. We'll put it up. We won't run you off the rails here. Promise. That was a pun, but I'm promising you. Okay, now this is funny. A group now wants to sue the California Authority for, get ready for it, you may be able to guess why, but I'll wait. You ready? Breaking environmental laws. Now, I myself am not a greenie. I don't buy $13 organic carrots, but I can sure know that trains are tons better for the environment than highways and planes. Now, I don't know if they've seen the notorious Interstate 5 lately, but they being 2 counties and 5 nonprofit organizations, say that the authority is not following environmental laws that can damage the surroundings and communities. Now, they haven't been explicitly named in the article, but when I or one of you awesome viewers do find out the names, I'll put them up in the description, and feel free to write them a nice letter or not so nice letter. But please, we suggest write a nice letter. Anyway, let's go across the ocean for our favorite wizards, the Japanese, who just can't get enough of the wizarding world of Harry Potter and Universal Studios Osaka. In fact, the trains are going to get a whole Hogwarts themed painted on them. J.R. West will be putting Hedwig and the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry on the sides of them. And we'll sure get to the theme park faster than a Nimbus 2000 or a Firebolt. Nobody's going to apparate there, so just please stop doing that. You're not going to be able to do it. You'll never be able to apparate. Just stop. Anyway, I mean, us muggles over here in the United States, we should take some cues from them. All aboard Florida especially. Could put a giant rat on the front of the train. No word yet if the Butterbeer over there is better than it is in Orlando, but if anyone has been there, please tell us in the comments below. That's gonna wrap it up for us here today. Now I have my US jersey on, ready to watch the game in my new captain's chair here. Let's keep rooting for Team High Speed Rail America Club by subscribing to the future by clicking the icon we have in the top right corner. Till next time, fellow muggles.
Hey everybody, it's Darius. We got a favor to ask you. If we reach 200 subscribers by the end of February, we're going to have a very special giveaway. So please, tell your family and friends about the High Speed Rail America Club. Thank you.